hair's wet.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is Christine IC, and I promised you another video upload this week because we have a little surprise that we're gonna do. So drum roll.
Cut that part out.
Hey, welcome back. This is Christine IC, and my husband Matt is here with me because we wanted to share this great news with you, but we are actually on location in Possum Kingdom Lake in Texas. We flew here instead. We had some tickets to use and realized the great benefits of van life.
Yes, how about that? Which brings us to our news.
Which our news is, so in conjunction, which is just timing serendipitously, we were talking about decisions and dreams this month, and one of Matt's dreams on his wish list is
Route 66. I want to drive Route 66. I wanted to drive Route 66 from, at least what's left of it. I realize it's not all there now, but from Chicago all the way to Santa Monica, and drive the whole Route 66 and stop along the way, make it a few week-long trip where you can stop at different places along the way, see different parts of the country. I mean, part of my dream list is I made my list. One of those was drive to all 48 states.
Yeah.
So obviously Alaska, and I shouldn't say you can drive to Alaska, but Alaska and Hawaii we'll have to fly to. I want to see all 50 states, but I want to be able to drive into all 48 of them that we can drive to.
Right.
So those are on my list. But what brought this up was I had asked, I said, hey, one of my dreams is doing Route 66.
So I actually think about it because it is about taking about 2 to 3 weeks off. And I didn't particularly wanted to do it in the minivan. I actually brought up a couple of days later, I even had it written down on paper, a little floor plan. What if we were to upgrade?
Right. So, and I say it that way because this part, I don't think we shared any of this from before. I built the minivan because I had brought up traveling, again, wanting to go see all the states. I want to drive through all the states. So Christine had said, I have no interest in driving that much, so no. And I said, well, then I'll go and enjoy that on my own. So I built the minivan because it suits one person better than two. I built it specifically for one person in mind. The bed's big enough in case 2 people went, but there's not quite enough storage for 2 people's suitcases. There's not enough, refrigerator space for 2 people for, weeks. It's for a few nights there is, but not for weeks. So there's a number of things that you can do it, but it's definitely tight space.
Right.
On the flip side of that, we also have a Class A diesel pusher. And that is obviously big enough for the whole family, and that's why we had it, was the whole family. But we'd stopped traveling in that because it is so big. It is definitely harder to get around, and you can't just go to state parks as easily. You can't go off the beaten path at all. And so because of that, we've stopped using that, and we're using the minivan more.
Right.
But now
we found that the minivan has been very beneficial just anywhere we go, and if we were to upgrade, it'd either be a ProMaster or a Sprinter.
Right. So it's go ahead.
Oh, but in order to do this,
yeah, we're going to sell the minivan and sell the pusher and kind of then go to something in between.
Yes.
We assume with selling those, we'll be able to finance the new project and get something in Class B type of van, motorhome, B plus, B, we haven't decided fully.
Right.
But that's what Christine wants to share then on these videos
is we're going to actually bring you along on all our decision processing, our thinking process, and we actually are kind of doing some window shopping of all the options available out there. So I hope you enjoy the future videos coming up, because I think this is really interesting, because I've been surprisingly in awe of all the options that are out there.
Well, there's a lot of pros and cons to all of it, even from just deciding minivan, van, Class C, pusher, or diesel, Class A, whatever. There's a lot of options out there.
Right, and then deciding if we're actually going to just buy outright or if we plan on building. So you're going to actually come with us and walk through that process with us. And I hope you enjoy how we think, because this is basically, we're basing it upon us two and how we travel. and we're going to try to minimize the space as best as possible. So,
maximize the space as best possible.
Maximize. Maximize. So I think this will be really cool to see, because I'm thoroughly surprised, and it was funny. I drew up a little composite. We even told the kids. They're excited about it. They think it's cool, and they're okay with it. But I think this will be interesting.
Yeah, it will be for sure.
So in order to do this, I'm going to try to do the 2 uploads. I'm going to still do my regular word of the month throughout the week, and then Fridays will hopefully be about the van shopping or van series. I hope you come along, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and the bell for notifications of when I upload. And right now the tentative schedule is Tuesdays and Fridays. So thank you for all the new subscribers here, and thank you for all the subscribers that are sticking with us. I really we both appreciate it, and this is about having fun. So come along with us. Later.